Hello friends, welcome to our AIMS Today YouTube channel. In today's IIT JEE NEET Foundation class from physics subject, measurement topic we are going to continue. Let's learn about some of the practical units of length in this video. So for length, mass and time, our scientists along with standard units, they have proposed so many multiples and submultiples. So many multiples and submultiples, but still in so many countries and so many conditions, people are making use of traditional units which they were using from olden days. They are continuing the same traditional units for making the measurements. So they are called as practical units. Let's learn about them. So diameter of human hair. If I want to measure diameter of human hair, so this is the actual size of human hair. So very thin. This is the actual size. So this is the microscopic view. Microscopic view. This part, diameter we want to measure. This diameter of human hair is normally measured in microns. Normally measured in microns. So micron means 1 micron. 1 micron is equal to 1 micrometer, or we call it as mu m. Mu stands for micro here, Greek letter mu. Its value is 10 power minus 6 meters. In terms of meter, 10 power minus 6 meter. If you multiply with 100, because 1 meter is 100 centimeter, if you multiply with 100, it will be converted into centimeter. 10 power minus 4 centimeter. So like that, human hair we can measure in microns. So next, wavelength of light. Wavelength of light. We know about visible light. It ranges from red to violet, VIBGYOR. VIBGYOR. It ranges from red colored light to violet colored light. So the measurement of wavelength of all these colors of light means wavelength of red color, wavelength of yellow color, wavelength of green color, like that all wavelengths, they are measured in angstroms, a unit called angstrom. They are measured in angstrom. The wavelength of red light is 7000 angstrom units. Like that of violet light is 4100 angstrom units. So here angstrom is another practical unit. So angstrom, its symbol is A naught, or A naught means a degree. The symbol used for degree, the same symbol used for angstrom also, A naught. So its value is 10 power minus 8 meters. If we convert into centimeters, 10 power minus 6 centimeters. So not only in angstroms, sometimes the wavelength also measured in nanometers. Nanometers. Sometimes it is measured in nanometers, or sometimes also measured in micrometers. Nanometer symbol nm. Nanometer means 10 power minus 9 meters. Nano stands for 10 power minus 9. So that is second practical unit, angstrom. Next, third one. Suppose we want to measure radius of nucleus. We know about atom. Inside the atom, we will have nucleus. Inside the nucleus, we will have proton, electron, like that. So inside the proton, electron, neutrons, we will have quark, particles like subatomic particles like quark. So here, if the nucleus, if I want to measure the radius of nucleus, then it will be measured in Fermi or femtometer. So one Fermi equal to 10 power minus 15 meter. The symbol for Fermi is Fm, femtometer, 10 power minus 15 meter, or if it is converted into centimeter, 10 power minus 13 centimeter. So that is third practical unit, Fermi or femtometer. So if I want to measure light year, so here light year means it is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. In 1 year in vacuum. That 1 year also it is Julian year. Julian year means the year which consists of 365.25 days. So this is light year. Actually, by the name light year, we will consider it as we will confuse it as a unit of time, but it is not the unit of time. It is the unit of length. It is used to express astronomical distances. So light year is used to express astronomical distances. We know that speed of light is around 3 lakh km per second. 3 lakh km per second. From Earth to Moon, the distance is 1.3 light seconds. 1.3 light seconds. So light second means still smaller unit than light year. So Earth to Sun, 8 light minutes. Light minute is also a smaller unit than light year. Earth to Mars, 12.7 light minutes. Earth to Alpha Centauri, 4.4 light years. Earth to Milky Way galaxy, 52,000 light years. So like that, for measuring astronomical distances, we make use of units called light years. The light second and the light minutes, we can make them derived from the light year. So 1 light year is approximately 9.46 trillion kilometers. 9.46 trillion kilometers, or 9.46 into 10 power 12 kilometer, or in terms of miles, 5.88 miles, trillion miles, 5.88 trillion miles. So here light year is a practical unit used for measuring astronomical distances. Astronomical unit. So here astronomical unit means the average distance between the Earth and Sun. It is about 150 million kilometer, or in terms of miles, 93 million miles. From Earth to Sun, in terms of kilometers, the distance is 150 million kilometer, or in terms of miles, it is 93 million miles. So this distance is considered as astronomical unit. Its symbol is small au or capital AU. But the distance between Sun and Earth, so because the Earth revolves around the Sun in elliptical orbit, so the distance is not constant. So it varies as the Earth orbits around the Sun from maximum aphelion to perihelion minimum in 1 year. So that's why they have taken the average distance. They have taken the average distance as the basis. So the one astronomical unit value is 1.5 into 10 power 11 meters. So it is one more practical unit. Parsec. We have one more unit called parsec. So we know that the distance between Earth and Sun is 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. Suppose this is the curve. This is the curve. This is the curve, or this is the arc of length 1 astronomical unit. So this is the star at some distant place. So this arc subtends an angle of, at this distance star. If this arc length is 1 second, if this arc length is 1 second, means 1 astronomical unit length of arc is subtending an angle of 1 arc second at a distant star. So then this distance from Sun to star, it is considered as parsec. It is considered as parsec. So here we should know what is arc second. We know that 1 degree, if it is divided into 60 equal parts, so then 1 degree will become 60 minutes. 60 equal parts, 60 minutes. So here minute also, along with the unit of time, we can also consider as unit of degree. So unit of angle, 60 minutes. Again, if 1 minute is divided into 60 equal parts, each part is considered as a second, 60 seconds. So like that, in 1 degree, we are going to have 3600 seconds. So here this arc is one part of that 3600 parts. So if an arc of length 1 astronomical unit with a distance star, if it subtends an angle of arc second, so then the distance between the sun and the star is called as parsec. So its symbol is PC. The parsec is unit of length, is used to measure large distances outside the solar system. So it is also used to measure astronomical objects only, but still the objects which are outside the solar system, that can also be measured with the help of parsec compared to light year. So 1 parsec value is 3.26 light years. Means parsec is bigger unit than light year. Its complete name is parallactic second. So still some more practical units are there which we use in our daily life. 1 inch. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. Symbol is IN. So 1 foot equal to 12 inches or 0.3048 meters. 1 yard 3 feet or 0.9144 meter. 1 mile 1760 yards or 1.6 approximately 1.6 kilometer. 1 nautical mile 2025.4 yards or 1.8 kilometer approximately. So like this, these are all the practical units of length. So like this, in same way we have practical units of mass and time, which we will learn in next video. Thank you. Let's learn about practical units of mass in this video. So along with the SI units and multiples and submultiples of SI units, still in some countries and some areas, people are making use of traditional units. So that units are called practical units. Let's learn about them. So in that first one is ton. So the ton is a non-SI metric unit. It's not SI unit. It's a non-SI metric unit of mass equal to 1000 kilograms. So 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilograms. It is commonly referred to as metric ton in the United States. So actually it is derived from the mass of 1 cubic meter of pure water. 1 cubic meter of pure water, which is kept at a temperature of 4 degrees centigrade. That means 1000 liters of pure water has an absolute mass of 1 ton. So if we take 1 cubic meter of volume, means 1 meter length, 1 meter breadth and 1 meter height, this entire volume, if we take a container like this, in this if we take pure water, this entire volume, whatever volume is there, in that if it is filled with pure water, the mass of that pure water without the mass of container, only the mass of that pure water which is kept at 4 degrees centigrade is considered as ton, which is equal to 1000 kg. 1 ton equal to 1000 kg. In the place of kilo, we can keep 3 zeros because kilo means 10 cube. So 1 after 6 zeros we will get. So which is equal to 1 megagram. So 1 ton equal to either we can tell 1000 kilogram or 1 megagram. So next, quintal. So the quintal or centner, another name for quintal is centner, is a historical unit of mass which is used in many countries, which is usually defined as 100 base units. Means 1 quintal is equal to 100 base units. 1 quintal is equal to 100 base units. The base unit we may take it as pound or we may take it as kilogram. So it is used commonly for grain prices in wholesale market in India, where 1 quintal equal to 100 kilograms. So in the wholesale markets, while measuring the grain or while measuring the grain prices, they will measure in terms of quintals. So 1 quintal equal to 100 kgs. Pound. So actually we have currency also with the name pound, but here pound means the unit of mass here, not currency. The pound, or sometimes it is also called as pound mass. Pound mass is a unit of mass used in the imperial system of units. Imperial system of units means the unit system followed by the British people, or United States customary. United States customary means before the United States becoming independent country, before that they make use of some British systems. So that is called United States customary. So in imperial system of units and this United States customary and some more system of measurements, still they are making use of pound instead of kilogram as a unit of mass. So 1 pound is less than 1 kilo, which is equal to 0.456 kilograms. The symbol for pound is LB. So next, atomic mass unit. It is used to measure mass of atoms and molecules. We know that the matter is made up of atoms and molecules. To know their mass, we will make use of this atomic mass unit. So the universal mass unit, it is also called as universal mass unit, sometimes abbreviated as U or sometimes AMU, is defined as 1/12 of the mass of the carbon-12 atom. 1/12 of the mass of the carbon-12 atom. Actually, the mass of carbon-12 atom is defined exactly as 12 atomic mass units, 12U or 12 AMU. 12U or 12 AMU. Out of 12 parts, if we divide this 12 with 12, if we make it into 12 equal parts, then one part, then that coefficient 1 part is considered as atomic mass unit. Here 12 carbon means the carbon atom having 6 protons and 6 neutrons, altogether 12 nucleons. Inside the nucleus it is having 12 subatomic particles whose atomic mass is 12. Means atomic mass unit means from the carbon atom, whatever atomic mass it is having, we have to divide it with 12, then we will get 1 AMU. 1 AMU. Basing on this, we can find out the atomic mass unit of all the other atoms and molecules. So the value of 1 atomic mass unit is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. So astronomical unit of mass, or we call it as solar mass. The solar mass is standard unit of mass in astronomy. Means to find out the mass of stars and other planets or galaxies, we will make use of this unit called solar mass, whose value is equal to 2 into 10 power 30 kilogram. Means the mass of sun. The mass of sun is considered as solar mass. The mass of sun mainly composed of that hydrogen atoms fusing into helium atoms. It is considered as solar mass. It is used to measure the mass of the stars, whose mass is equal to 10 octillion tons, which is equal to 2 into 10 power 30 kg. 2 into 10 power 30 kg. We can also call it as 2 octillion tons, not 10, 2 octillion tons. So it is used to measure, indicate the masses of stars, clusters, nebulae and other galaxies. In the same way, we have some practical units of time also. Let's see some of them. One shake equal to 10 power minus 8 seconds. 1 minute 60 seconds. 1 hour 3600 seconds. 1 decade 10 years. 1 century 100 years. 1 millennium 1000 years. 1 mean solar day. One day is going to have 24 hours and each hour is going to have 60 minutes and each minute is going to have 60 seconds. If again 60, again if you multiply with 60, we will get the total value of 86,400 seconds. These are the practical units of time. They are not the SI units, but in normal usage or daily usage, we will make use of these units. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for latest updates.